So on this Wellness Wednesday, I decided to come outside and do some content in a local park because it's so nice and warm and I didn't get my walk in this morning. So I just felt like I can kill two birds with one stone. So the topic for today is loving kindness. And you would think post-trauma that trauma survivors would have a lot of loving kindness for themselves, but unfortunately that is not the case. It's very difficult for some trauma survivors to provide themselves with self-love and self-compassion post-trauma because we're just not wired that way. A lot of trauma survivors were told that they were the problem. It was their fault that all this bad stuff happened. So, of course, we're not going to look at ourselves in a positive way. So, loving kindness is a type of meditative practice that can help with not only increasing our loving kindness towards ourselves, but other people as well. So, I'm going to do one that I like, and you can probably Google or research your own loving kindness types of meditative mantras or words that you can use, but these are the ones that I typically use for myself. So of course you're going to get into your meditative stance or your meditative posture, and you can close your eyes or keep them open. It's not a big deal. Of course I'm going to keep mine open because I'm walking. But this is what I typically say for my loving kindness practice. May I be at peace. May I be at peace. May I be in good health. May I be in good health. May I love and be loved. May I love and be loved. And so I repeat that, and then I start thinking about someone that I may just be mildly irritated with, not someone necessarily that I despise strongly, but just someone that just gets on my nerves, like maybe like a nosy neighbor or, maybe a coworker that you just really don't get along with very well. You can actually extend loving kindness to them as well. Using the same words, you would say, may you be at peace. May you be at peace. May you be in good health. May you be in good health. May you love and be loved. May you love and be loved. So finally, after we've extended loving kindness to ourselves, someone that we are just mildly irritated with, then we can branch out our scope and move out into our community and the larger world around us and extend loving kindness that way as well. So then we would say, thinking about our communities, our churches, our mosques, our neighborhood, our city, our country, our state, the planet, you can say something to reflect loving kindness to the larger world around you. So you would say, collectively, may we be at peace. May we be at peace. May we be in good health. May we be in good health. May we love and be loved. May we love and be loved. So that is an example of loving kindness meditation. You can do it as often as you would like. You can change the wording, of course, to whatever suits your fancy. But the idea is to extend loving kindness and loving thoughts to ourselves, to those around us that we may not agree with, and to the larger world itself. So just another idea to help you out on this Wellness Wednesday. I hope you got out or you get out today. Get you some fresh air and some sunlight. Drink your water. Be kind to yourself. And I'll see you at the next one. Peace.